Intel's mainstream flagship processor, the Core i9-9900K, and NVIDIA's mainstream flagship graphics card, the RTX 2080 Ti, are performance juggernauts. Featuring the greatest technologies and features each company has to offer, both components are phenomenal options for any machine. In previous videos, we discussed the 9th generation Intel processors and NVIDIA's RTX series. In this video, we'll be taking a look at how these two components perform when paired together in real-world scenarios. You can buy and configure machines that feature these components at our website and on Amazon and eBay. I'm David with Adamant Custom. Let's dive in. The i9-9900K is Intel's first mainstream desktop processor to not only feature 8 physical cores, but also a soldered integrated heat spreader. The extra cores and threads allows the CPU to perform more calculations at once, and the soldered integrated heat spreader allows more heat to be drawn away from the processor, which results in lower temperatures and bigger overclocks. NVIDIA's RTX 2080 Ti features the gamut of Turing architectural features, including real-time ray tracing, deep learning supersampling, and AI-enhanced graphics. Being the most powerful of the RTX mainstream lineup, when paired with a 9900K, your system will perform incredibly well under content consumption workloads like gaming, content creation workloads such as 3D or 2D video editing, and under productivity workloads. Battlefield 5 is the first game to feature real-time ray traced reflections using the DXR API from Microsoft and RTX technology from NVIDIA. Content becomes more photorealistic and truer to life than if the feature were disabled. It requires a lot of computational resources, and many machines can't handle it. Fortunately, an i9-9900K and RTX 2080 Ti are up to the task. It is important to note that in order to support DXR to get real-time ray tracing, you need to have the October 2018 Windows Update installed, which is Windows version 1809. Also, to get more performance, you are able to tweak the settings within the games using the graphical resolution sliders, as well as presets and custom settings. With the Ultra preset and ray tracing enabled, and depending on how many reflective surfaces exist on the map, frame rates range between low 60s and mid 80s at 1440p, and the mid 30s and upper 40s at 4K. Notice the reflections on the player's weapon, shiny surfaces such as windows or water puddles, and illumination from weapon fire and flames. If you want to increase your FPS output while still retaining the photorealism of ray tracing, you can change the quality of the ray traced reflections. Changing the preset from Ultra to Medium increased frame rates ranging from low 30s and low 100s at 1440p and between 60 and 40 frames per second at 4K. Tweaking these values even further can get you higher frame rates or better visuals, but if you want to just use the presets, you still have good options. Only RTX-equipped machines can turn on these real-time ray traced reflections, but even with them disabled, a 9900K and 2080 Ti still outperforms the competition. At 1440p, you can achieve around 140 frames per second, and at 4K, you get around 85 frames per second. Compared to a machine that uses previous generation hardware, it performs around 20% faster. Blender is an open-source 3D modeling and animation tool used by industry professionals, indie filmmakers, and game developers. It offers comprehensive tools and features to bring anyone's creative vision to life. Performance when viewing viewport animations and rendering final images is far better than a machine that uses older generation hardware. Using the Levi demo file, which can be found at blender.org, viewport performance is around 70% more frames per second. In the BMW benchmark, 2 3D BMW car models are complexly lit and shaded. Compared to the rig that I used to edit footage, which has a previous generation Intel 6-core 12-thread processor and a 1080 Ti, the RTX rig renders 35% faster when using a GPU-accelerated rendering engine and 47% faster when using a CPU renderer. Using third-party rendering engines that has better RTX support with ray tracing and AI increases performance even more. Adobe's Premiere Pro is the premier solution for 2D nonlinear video editing. The most recent versions of Premiere greatly benefit from having the new i9 processor and RTX video card. Within it, various effects and functions are accelerated through hardware features found on the components such as NVIDIA's CUDA processing and Intel's QuickSync video. Using just the CPU to render, the 9900K rig outperforms my personal editing rig by 40%, and with CUDA acceleration using the 2080 Ti, the machine outpaces mine by 11%. The RTX cards are also designed to allow for faster 8K RAW video editing within Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. Day-to-day productivity tasks like video conferencing, web browsing, composing emails, writing documents using spreadsheets, etc. still benefit from having this phenomenal hardware. The PC Mark 10 test scores a wide range of activities from everyday productivity tasks to demanding work with digital media content to gauge performance of a machine. The 9900K rig scored 6,973 points overall, and my editing rig only scored 4,363. That's almost 60% faster. Some people might think that this hardware is overkill for some tasks like productivity, but if you're looking for a machine that can keep up with various workloads for a long time, then having a 9900K and 2080 Ti is a phenomenal way to make sure that that happens. In case you missed it, this machine features Intel's Core i9 9900K and NVIDIA's RTX 2080 Ti. They are complemented by an ultra-durable Z390 motherboard from Gigabyte, 32 gigabytes of premium memory, a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD for wicked fast storage speeds, an all-in-one liquid cooler, and a robust Thermaltake 750-watt modular power supply. All of this hardware is housed inside a full tower Thermaltake case that has the space for various configurations and upgrades, massive 200mm fans, as well as an integrated fan controller. This configuration gives you a total of 8 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, 2 HDMI video connectors, 3 DisplayPort video connectors, and a USB Type-C connector for future VR headsets. Adamant Custom machines use only high-quality components such as video cards from NVIDIA and AMD, motherboards from Gigabyte and Asus, cases and power supplies from Thermaltake, and memory from Kingston, Crucial, and Corsair to ensure maximum performance and longevity. Cable management, craftsmanship, and build quality are top-notch, making your machine look sleek and elegant while still performing at its absolute best. For computers that are trusted by businesses all over the world, look no further than Adamant Custom because they have you covered. Every Adamant Custom machine is tested for stability, includes a 3-year parts and labor warranty, and ships within 24 to 72 hours. In our real-world tests, the 9900K and 2080 Ti when paired together performs about 60% better in productivity workloads, 47% better in content creation workloads, and 20% better in regular gaming workloads than a computer featuring previous generation hardware. If you want your machine for business or gaming to perform at its absolute best using mainstream components, then look no further than the 2080 Ti and 9900K. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can buy and configure Adamant Custom machines at adamant.com and on Amazon and eBay. I have left links in the description below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter for behind-the-scenes information and posts. I am David with Adamant Custom, and I hope that you have a great day.